What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. Okay, honey, period. I am taking personal readings. You guys could cash out me on many sign caprice cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. Alright, y'all. I work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about or anybody's thinking about you. This could also be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now, okay? Y'all, I am lit. I don't know why. I just got in the mood to film. I ain't brushed my teeth, washed my ass, or nothing. I just felt like, listen, it's time for me to film. Okay, it is 12:54. You already know 39 is my number. And it is 6:24 equals 66 over there on my stove. Tell me it wasn't divine timing that I just woke up and filmed this, though. Period. Alright, y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. Spirit guides, descendant master, soul, family, twin flame family. Please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Sagittarius for the 1st through the 7th. I'm late, y'all. I'm late. I was supposed to have these videos been up. It's the 5th. It's the 5th, but look, all these cards just fell. And look what card fell on top. The Sagittarius card. Okay. Okay, so that was the only one. Alright, y'all. So Spirit guides, descendant master, soul, family. Look at that Sagittarius card keep popping out. Spirit guides, descendant master, soul, family, twin flame family. Please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Sagittarius for the 1st through the 7th. Y'all see how all these cards keep falling? What's that a sign of? What you falling for? You falling for some bullshit? Trying not to. The song is like, why you staying? Like, why you staying with that nigga? Like, why you doing that, sis? Like, I feel like this is like breaking away from like a bad situation, breaking away from the ending of a situation, being able to just walk away and be like, bitch, I don't gotta be loyal to you, bitch, I don't gotta, like, look, it's kind of like pity parties, like motherfuckers coming back with pity parties and shit, like friends, exes, people, you know, just coming back like with sob ass stories, like, you know, don't even put yourself in a position to go back to nothing. Okay, Sagittarius, I feel like this is going back to lifestyles, habits, you know, things that used to make you happy. Things you used to have feelings for that maybe you don't got feelings for no more. Maybe your feelings is changing for certain shit. I feel like it's been a while since you've seen these people, since you've talked to these people, or I don't know what it is. This could be going back to something. I also just heard high school reunion. Somebody could have a high school reunion coming up that got canceled because of this virus or some shit. I don't know. But somebody was dreading going anyway. I don't know why I picked that up, but yeah. So maybe this could be people reaching out from your high school. You know, people that you don't really get along with. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality. I feel like somebody is coming into like an original idea, or like somebody is being shown that like how original they are. Like it's just kind of like appreciating like who they are now versus when they didn't used to, right? Like realizing that their originality is what makes them unique. It's what makes them craved and admired and beautiful, bitch. It's what makes them complex. Like 333, thank you, Ascended Masters. I feel like somebody is like accepting like their whole complexity, like accepting everything about themselves, being like, just fuck it. This is who I am. This is how I'm coming. Like this is what it is, right? I feel like somebody is just kind of like finally putting the pieces together. Like the puzzle is finally like being made a picture. Like you can finally actually like see some shit now. So it's kind of like amping you up. With this orange on this card right here, this to me look like a lot of like fire energy could be used. Sagittarius, you could also be dealing with the Aries or Leo. Definitely check out the videos that I posted yesterday for those two, because those were two bomb ass readings. Okay, honey, period. But I feel like this is kind of like I was talking about in those videos, like that underbelly, like that drive, that fire, that motivation. So right now I'm kind of picking up on like dragons and UFOs and like aliens, y'all. Like yesterday I was so like in the mood to film, but then I wasn't, because y'all, I feel like I keep having like these alien encounters, like seeing them, hearing them. I haven't been able to sleep for like the last couple days because I feel like they just been working on me in my sleep and like coming to me. And pretty much, like, I feel like if y'all have been hearing planes, and look at the time, 444, thank you, and Masters. If y'all have been hearing, like, a lot of planes, like, over your house and stuff like that, that's a sign, like, that it's time to ascend. Like, it's time to kind of, like, come together, like, rise up. I feel like it's a coming together with the world right now. Like, a lot of, things are kind of like coming into collaboration. I'm hearing like Three of Pentacles. A lot of things are being like, a lot of foundations are being rebuilt after all of this cracking of old foundations, of old patriarchs, you know, building up the matriarchs. I feel like last year, in the, I would say 2 years prior to that, we're all about building up women. We're all about building up the matriarch, letting us understand that, you know, we hold a lot of power in just how we send our energy out into the world, and how we send our peoples out into the world, whether it be our families, our significant others, our friends. You know, what the energy that we give to other people is what they send out into the world. And we've been having this mass awakening of like just power and evolution. Like, look at this card right here. Do this not look like some just like some angst, like some, oh, I'm ready to get up and make some shit happen? 555, thank you, Ascended Master. That is God's promise. I feel like a lot of the, I'm not even gonna say just divine feminines, but a lot of the whole collective has received DNA upgrades to where our visions are coming like a lot more detailed. So now we're able to see certain steps that God actually wants us to take. So when I wake up and I'll just be like, okay, now it's time to film, it can be because in my dream prior, me and God, or me and my soul family, already discussed, we all gonna congregate to Caprice's videos at this time and watch this video. You know, it's kind of like God is showing us like certain things that need to be put in place. 33, thank you, Ascended Masters. Like, certain guards are kind of just needing to be let down so we can like open up those doors to make the connections with the people we're supposed to be making these connections with, so that we can like bring back that togetherness, that familyness, that oneness. Like, that's part of my mission, like, period. To bring back like love, like not just love, but like God's love, like real love, genuine love. You know, love in the families, to where it's like we all just rocking. You know, like togetherness, like bringing back marriages and shit, like young marriage, black marriage, like just real love. Like, that's my mission, that's my purpose, and that's what I'm here to do, right? So with this Jupiter card here, as y'all know, Capricorn is in Jupiter right now. So that's all like boss-like energy. So that's expanding businesses, expanding business ideas. I feel like this is going back to school, doing like apprenticeships. Like, maybe you like taking a lash class or something. Maybe you taking classes online. Maybe you doing a lot of YouTube shit. Maybe you looking at a lot of shit. I feel like this is just kind of like rolling the dice on a lot of different shit. I don't know. I don't know who this is. It's a Pop Smoke. I never heard this song before. And y'all know I'm big on like getting messages through music. And it's 101. So this is like a new beginning. This is like the strength card to me. This is like, for me, whenever I see, I was just studying my cards, and whenever I see the strength card, I always think of like Asians. Asian, you could be Asian watching, or I always just think about like taming sexual desires. And this nigga is talking about like, and he keeps saying like, bitch, I'ma die. Like, this kind of like, ooh, hold on. This is somebody, okay, now this gonna sound weird, and it's not gonna resonate with everybody. But for somebody, I feel like somebody is kind of like forcing like tantric healing, like sexual healing. Like, I feel it, because I don't know this song. I never heard this song, but it's making me feel like hella uncomfortable, to the point where like I'm finna turn this on. Like, I'm finna turn this on because it's making me uncomfortable. But it feels like tantric healing. Like, it feels like being in a trance, like fucking and literally just being in a trance. Like, literally like healing your soul, just being like, bitch, like when they say like your soul like left your body, bitch, that shit real. Like, that shit real. And I feel like you releasing like past sex partners. I feel like literally your womb is being healed, your sexual organs are being healed, your solar plexus is being healed. I feel like if you've been having issues with your stomach at all, feeling bloated, or like having back pains, like feeling gas pains like in your back, to the point where like you popping your back every second, it's because you literally got like some tantric healing going on, like, and that's needing to be worked on, like some little blockages back there, sis. Like, that's what's happening. So if you fucking a lot, you healing a lot. That's what that means. We here, sis. We here. So right away. Like I was telling y'all with this Jupiter energy, now that I look at it, we got the 10th house here with the Capricorn here. So this is like, again, expanding on that business, like making your dreams come true. I feel like this is like doing research when it comes to your business, like not just doing like, I'm not gonna say like the little stuff, like the on the scene stuff, like the front of the house stuff, but I feel like there also needs to be stuff going on in the back of the house. I don't know, somebody could work in a restaurant, because I don't know why I'm using those terms, but I feel like it's more so like the shit that you're doing in the background that people not seeing, like the research that you're doing, the communicating with people, the making connections. I feel like it's time to really take yourself seriously. So if you are in a position where you can work from home, maybe get into a routine where you have a schedule. Okay, I'm gonna wake up every day at this time, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna work from this time to this time, and make yourself like an established routine. That way you're telling God, okay, this is what I want for my career. I'm envisioning this as my career. I want to get paid for this. You know, I feel like that's gonna bring you in clients, that's gonna bring you in the abundance that you want, if you take it seriously, if you put the work in. But if you being lazy and, I don't feel like doing it today, and we quarantine, so I just want to chill today, and blah blah blah, like, I feel like it's never gonna, you the only thing stopping you. So if you being lazy and you not taking it serious, 11-11, thank you, Ascended Masters, and you not doing the work, don't blame God for why something hasn't come into fruition, because I'm hearing lights, camera, action. 6 of Swords, moving away from something, moving away from home. I'm hearing somebody could be moving away from home, moving away from their hometown. It feels like coming out of complacency, coming out of feeling like, okay, I'm good, I'm straight, because no, you're not. Now that you're good, now that you're straight, I feel like whenever you get to the top, bitch, there's a new step. Like, there is no top, there is no limit, there is no, like, there is nothing, none of that. I feel like you can be everything. Every time you master a new craft, every time you feel like you got good clients, every time you feel like you're doing a good job, come up with something new. You know, come up with a new way to better you. At some point, like, I feel like you gotta be in go mode. Like, you gotta be, like, in a position of, like, oh, I'm hearing, like leafy greens, like a lot of green, like a lot of, like, this feel like a lot of heart chakra energy, just, like, opening yourself up, like, being vulnerable, and kind of just being, like, being able to, like, breathe again. I'm hearing like breathe again, being able to kind of like take a sigh of relief. Like it feels like coming up for a breath of fresh air, like finally being like, okay, damn, I'm in a position where I'm in control. I feel like you don't know how to have control because you've never had it before. 333, thank you, Ascended Masters. You've spent your life trying to control everything, trying to control all situations, because, you know, you felt like you were out of control. Now, every move that you make, like, you contemplating it, you talking to God about it, so now you feel balanced. You feel like you can make some shit happen. You know, so now you putting it on yourself, you putting all this pressure on yourself. It's real life, like you in a pressure cooker. It's kind of like, and then on the video, he underwater. It's kind of like coming up for air. For some of you guys, I feel like y'all had a past life and y'all could have drowned in the past life. Like, I'm picking up on that heavy, like, waking up, like, coughing, like hacking up a lung, like, damn near, like, damn, like, remembering a past life. I'm seeing it in my mind, like somebody just underwater, like grasping for air. Like, I'm seeing a hand, like, literally, like, calling out for somebody. It's kind of like somebody is reaching out for help. Like, I want you to just kind of like understand that something is wrong without like having to like dig into it. It's kind of like, be here for me without making me feel like I need somebody to be here for me. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. That's just what's coming in my mind. Like, it's just kind of like, be here for me in a way that I need you to be. Not how you want to be here for me, but kind of like, just let me, like, you know, like, you know, y'all know. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm not a Sagittarius, but you could be dealing with the Aquarius. You know, this is like needing that playful energy, needing to get back into that, you know, like happy energy, that childhood, like energy, that inner child. I feel like what's going on right now is, it's like you fighting your inner child. You fight in that happy place because your inner child knows that you are here, knows that you have arrived to this place of peace and happiness. But maybe your adult self is still kind of like in, oh, I'm in responsibility mode. I need to make money. I need to make things happen. I need to make my career pop off. I need to do this, and this. I need to make sure my bills is paid. So, you know, the grown-up you it's kind of like hindering that inner child from being like, oh, let's play, let's bring the fun back into this, let's play games, let's wrestle and have a good time, and just play pretend and bring back the joy, right? I feel like you kind of like in the middle. It's like I'm hearing like on the fence about some shit. Like maybe somebody had to like hop a fence or something, or like got some type of past that they feel like is like hindering them from having a good future. Maybe they're judgmental of themselves. So, they're projecting it onto others, like how they think other people see them, right? But I feel like you dropping that, Sagittarius. Like, I feel like you dropping the persona of, like, really caring about what other people or how other people see you, because now you've owned up to how you see you. You've accepted your flaws. You've accepted your faults. It's kind of just like, look, I'm me. I could tell you how I got it, though. Like, I heard that bitch say she cut me. I was like, adios. So this is like motherfuckers who thought they was cutting you off. I feel like I had already removed them out your life. Either way it would have went. I feel like right now it may seem like motherfuckers is turning their back on you. It may seem like motherfuckers don't really got your back how they supposed to have your back. It might seem like a lot of things are like diminishing in your life right now. But I feel like honestly, God is making room for you. If shit not really working out how you thought it was going to work out or how you wanted it to work out, understand it's because God is going to eliminate that shit. That ain't the way to go. That ain't how shit's supposed to be moving. And the quicker that you realize that, the quicker that you realize, like, look, I can do this. I can have this. I can make this happen. Or whatever. I feel like that's what's going to usher in that blessing right there that you've been waiting for. I also feel like, for some reason, it feels like heavy just communication with yourself. Like, it feels kind of like heavy, I don't want to say internal conflict, because it don't necessarily feel like conflict, but it just kind of felt like, I said juice. If juice is, somebody could be like juicing, on a juice diet, on a juice cleanse. Maybe something about like they insides, rotting insides is what I'm hearing. Like it's kind of like, rotting from the inside out. Like it's kind of like all those emotions, all that turmoil, all that pain, all that toxicity, I feel like is it's hurting your body from the inside out. And it feels like, I don't know, it kind of hurt. Like it kind of feels hella sad. Like my whole shit just feel like, damn. Like, damn. So we have the Pisces card here with the Mystic. So I feel like this is a lot of like unusual behavior, or like a lot of shit that like you like, a lot of shit that's like unexplainable. Like, I don't even know why I'm doing it, or I don't even know why I'm acting like this, or if you around your moms and your peoples and they like, why it seem like you different, and you just like, shit, I don't know. I feel like you don't even realize how much you're transforming right now. Like, you don't even realize the period of transformation that you're in. Like, you probably understand it. You probably got a glimpse of it. Like, damn, like, I'm really changing. I'm proud of myself. But it's like you feel like it ain't no fixing me. Like, you feel like, you. And it's kind of like, damn, like, you feel like you something that motherfuckers got to just put up with. Like, and that's not true. It's kind of like you got real motherfuckers in your corner now, like, but you got to know that you're worthy of having motherfuckers in your corner. Like, you got to be willing to, like, open your heart up to people and trust that, like, God is ushering in you people who, like, deserve to be in your life, right? I feel like you done encountered a lot of motherfuckers who just didn't deserve your presence. They didn't deserve your pussy, bitch. They didn't deserve your love. I feel like a lot of these motherfuckers just bench your block just to motherfucking bend your back. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers was pulling up just to fuck on you and just be here to take your energy and whatever you had to provide at the time. A lot of bitches be sitting here taking care of niggas. All type of shit. Like, and a lot of times we put up with it just because we be like, shit, I'd rather have this than I'd rather be alone. Like, like I'd rather have somebody doing me dirty or hurting me than being alone, like, type shit. And it's like healing those cycles of feeling like that's the type of love you deserve. Feeling like you don't deserve the best kind of love. Literally. it's crazy because, okay, like, not to really get all into my personal business, but I literally had this talk last night. Like, before, I was the type of female, like, I had got with my baby daddy, right? I had got with my baby daddy. And y'all already told, I did plenty story times on me and my baby daddy and us fighting and all kind of shit. So if y'all haven't watched those videos, I'm gonna link the playlist in the description box below. But me and my baby daddy was in a very toxic and abusive relationship for like 2 years. He used to be my ass, but I used to be his ass too, y'all. Like, it was like a mutual thing. And we actually got into a relationship after like 3 days of knowing each other. And that third day, he slapped the shit out of me, y'all. Like, slapped the shit out of me, like, across my face, like, bitch, like, bitch. And y'all, at the time, I didn't even give a fuck. Like, it wasn't like I didn't give a fuck, because we was fighting and shit. Like, it wasn't that I didn't give a fuck. But it was just that the physical pain of dealing with my baby daddy, like, us fighting and shit, that felt good to me. Like, that felt normal, because I had just got out of a situation where I was, like, in love. Like, I felt like my heart was broken. I was, like, stalking this nigga, going to his job. Like, I'm like, love me, like, love me, like, love me. Like, I need you, like, love me. So, getting over that was way harder than dealing with, like, somebody putting their hands on me. So, I had got into a love cycle of feeling like that's the type of love that I had deserved. Because I had fucked up that first relationship, I felt like, well, damn, maybe I deserve for this type of love. Maybe I deserve to have somebody treating me like this. Because maybe I felt like I needed that or something. Like, it was like I wanted to beat myself up or something. It's crazy because my baby daddy calling me right now as I'm talking about this nigga. What's up? I'm finna go to Chipotle and then go pick her up right now. You can come see her in a minute. I'll call you. Alright, bye. Tell me that ain't God telling me that I'm healing from that shit. Like, tell me that ain't God. This nigga called me right as I'm talking about him. Like, y'all saw it live in the flesh. Like, stop playing with me. It's kind of like ending past cycles, realizing, like, that's not love. Like, this is, like, understanding, like, the shit that you have been through prepared you for some real shit. Like, you don't have to sit in where you've been at. You know, the song that just came on is Backseat. I don't gotta sit in that backseat of feeling like that's the kind of love I deserve. Bringing that into a new relationship, because why? You know, bringing all of that pain into something new because you won't release it, right? You won't communicate with yourself. You won't talk to God about, like, what the fuck you deserve. And how the fuck to, like, just eliminate that shit. Like, imagine that shit. Going into, like, a new career, right? Say you finna get this bomb-ass new job at this new-ass law firm or this new hospital or some shit, wherever the fuck you work, bitch, right? A new realtor company, right? Wherever. I don't know if y'all famous, bitch, y'all watching me. Because I know I got some famous people watching me. I'm manifesting. But wherever you finna go, right? Say you just quit this job. It was drama. You had to fight bitches, all type of shit. You finna go into this new job with that same attitude. You finna go into the new job mugging bitches. Like, not wanting to be friend bitches. You know, not wanting to be cool with motherfuckers. You finna go in with that same energy from the old job because you ain't spent no time figuring yourself out. You just went from job to job. And that's exactly what I was doing, going from nigga to nigga. I just spent the whole year single, figuring me out. And I feel like that's the position that a lot of y'all are in, coming into realizing, like, you took the time that you needed to heal yourself. God already sat you down. You don't gotta keep sitting down. You don't gotta keep being complacent, bitch. Get the fuck up, okay? Like, what do you mean? Capricorn is in Jupiter. This is a time for expansion. This is a time to, like, focus on you, your craft, your healing. Like, I was real hard on myself, like, damn near a week ago, because I wasn't filming no videos. I wasn't doing nothing that I felt like was important. But then, coming into this week, being the bitch that I am this week, I feel so different. I feel like a whole different bitch than I felt last week. Why? Because I took the time I needed for me. I healed on myself. I realized in 1 week so much shit about myself. How many insecurities I had. How much shit I still needed to heal. Niggas that I was still thinking about and shit that still had attachments to my energy that I had to cut the fuck off. Past resentments toward my mom. Feelings of embarrassment towards my family. And I didn't even realize that I had all of that shit attached to me. Until I had somebody come in and show me, like, okay, bitch, this is a mirror reflection of you. somebody to literally show you, bitch, this is what the fuck you gotta heal in you. Like, that's what the people who you around, your friends, your best friends, your mom, your sisters, your cousin, the people you surround yourself with, even your business partners, they should all be reflections of you, able to teach you something about you. So when you kicking it with motherfuckers, understand the shit that you don't like about them, the shit that you be in your head like, nah, I ain't really fucking with bro and that shit. Like, that's something about you. That's something how you is. That's something you attracted to that. Birds of a feather flock together. You are who you around. So it's kind of like, if you ready to start some new shit, if you ready to get some shit going, if you ready to get some motherfucking coins, bitch, if you ready to be business minded, business savvy, and ready to ascend and be around spiritual ass people and just around motherfuckers who uplift your mood and inspire you and talk about the kind of shit that you want to talk about, you gotta be around those kind of people. You can't expect for, I don't know, you can't expect for like old shit to just blossom and grow into some new shit. Like, even the leaves gotta motherfucking fall off the tree, bitch. Like, the same ones don't turn back green, bitch. No, they gotta die, fall, and then some new ones gotta grow, bitch. Get new friends. Get new friends, bitch. That's what I'm hearing. Get new friends. Get a whole new group of them bitches. Like, get a new nigga, bitch. Surround yourself around some different people. Like, I feel like it feels like your ego is like real kind of like got you trapped and feeling like, oh, I can't leave where I'm at. Who says? Who the fuck said that? Who said you can't? Who? How the fuck you can't? Why the fuck you gotta sit there? I feel like you've been sitting down. We've been sitting down for the last motherfucking year. We just coming out of our dark night of the soul. A lot of us, if you are watching me and you are resonating with this, bitch, all last year, all the last 3 years, bitch, we was depressed. Losing weight, getting fat, looking crazy. A lot of us motherfucking addicted to shit. Bitch, I've been smoking heavy as a bitch the last 3 years. Like, the last 3 years been a motherfucking roller coaster, bitch. I've been up, I've been down, but all of it has been God's plan. All of it has been leading me right here. So when I tell y'all to get the fuck up, don't feel like it's too fast or like you being rushed. God not finna give you shit you not ready for. You not rushing shit. Your ass been motherfucking in this depressive ass energy for the last fucking 3 to 5 years. I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of your ass, bitch. I'm tired of me. I be tired of me. I be tired of me all the time. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Come on, get up, go do some shit, right? Like, this is changing your perception of yourself. Like, you know, like taking the time to rest when you need to, taking the time to really care about yourself and go into like who you are as a person. Like, what kind of shit feeds your soul? If you don't got shit that feeds your soul other than like the people you around, I'm telling you, your ass is gonna go motherfucking stir crazy. That's like literally like when little kids be just in a house with their motherfucking mom and they don't got shit but their parents and the people they around. They don't got shit that they do for themselves. No motherfucking hobby, no basketball, no violin, no nothing. Them motherfuckers probably be like, cause I was one of them. I ain't had no hobby. I ain't had shit. I was just motherfucking in a house around people. I feel like a lot of times we be around people, but we don't be around people of value. Like, we don't be around people who kind of like feeding our soul with some shit, giving us some oomph. And I feel like right now, you might need it, Sagittarius. Like, you might need that boost of like oomph to like, it's kind of like I'm seeing you sitting on the couch and it's kind of like somebody just like, help me up, and like pulling you up. Like, that's what I'm hearing, like pulling you up by your bootstraps. I don't know. Somebody could really like boots. Somebody could be wearing steel toe boots. Somebody could work in like construction or something. But yeah. Alright, let's see. What's going on for my Sagittarius for April 1st through the 7th? What's going on for my Sagittarius for April 1st through the 7th? Shield maiden, make plans and focus. So like what I was saying, also tying a knot. I'm hearing tying a knot, but this is kind of like you see all these knots. I feel like this is solidifying something. Or also knots are about like like camping or like fishing, going outside, like being outdoors, maybe like doing like going on adventures or something, like getting yourself outside the house. What are not? Why do I keep thinking about knots? Bitch, I got a fat ass knot on my leg too. I had looked up knots and I can't think of what the spiritual meaning was. I had looked up what do it mean when you get a knot on your leg. And they was saying that it meant something about Egypt, like knots solidified like love, commitment, but it was something else, and I cannot think of it for the life of me. Infinity, long lasting, longevity. That's the word, longevity. So this is making plans and focusing, like making plans to decide, like making a career plan. You know, deciding, hey, this is a budget plan that I have for myself. This is how much money I'm gonna spend this month. This is how much money I'm gonna invest in myself. On the clock, it say 1, 2, 3. So it's 123. That's 3. Thank you, Ascended Masters. That's my grandma. You know, I feel like you have plans that need to like come into fruition, and it's kind of like I'm hearing like there could be like a dark cloud over them, like a dark cloud like over all of these dreams, all over all of these goals. It's kind of like you're trying to clear it because it's like you're trying to find that longevity, like you're trying to find, I'm hearing you're trying to find your like forever place, your place in the world. You're trying to find your purpose. It's kind of like things that you thought you wanted to do, they don't really bring you that much interest anymore. You know, I feel like I said, you don't really understand how much of a transition you're in, right? So it's kind of like now it's time to like make plans, decide for yourself, hey, what won't I accept in this life? What won't I accept in my marriage? What won't I accept? And you got to think about things that's longevity, right? What won't I accept in my career? What won't I accept from my children? What won't I accept from myself as a mother or as a father, as a parent, as a sister, as a cousin? What are the expectations that I have of myself? You know, we have so many expectations of other people, how we want other people to treat us, but how are we showing up for ourselves? Do you have dreams and goals? You know? I brought people around me without knowing they have secret agendas. This is like loving yourself enough to get them squares about your circle. Loving yourself enough to weed out the motherfuckers who do not need to be around you. Right? This literally says the shield maiden. This is like shielding your divine feminine, using your divine feminine. Your divine feminine, everybody has a divine feminine. Masculine, female, whoever watching, listen. I feel like that divine feminine in you is that discernment. It's that gut feeling. It's that intuition. Use it. Use her. Tap into her. I feel like she guiding you. She letting you know that some shit has to be eliminated. Some foundations have to be broken. Right? The more you eliminate these people away from you, those dark days that were attached to those people are going to be eliminated. Those blockages in your body, those pains in your body, those are going to be released from you. But these dark clouds following the nigga around, like it's kind of like you got all of these energies attached to you. Because when people see your light, regardless of if they feel worthy enough to do right by you, it doesn't mean that they won't detach from you, right? Let me tell y'all. So, I had a fat ass test, right? I had a fat ass test this week where it was kind of like God asked me, like, are you ready for what I'm preparing you for, right? And I didn't shield myself. I didn't make a plan. I didn't focus. 333, thank you, Ascended Master. So, y'all know I tell y'all about my story because I'm a testimony. And watch this so that y'all can pass the fucking test. So, some people had, like, reached out to me, right? Some people had reached out to me. And as y'all know, I'm a tarot reader. So, I'm like, okay, cool. Fuck it. Like, whatever it is, what it is. Like, I'm going to reply. I said, like, I'm going to reply. But then, as soon as I replied, I just cried. I just cried. I just cried. And I just cried. I just cried. And I was like, damn. Like, in that moment, it was just kind of like, I knew. I was like, fuck. Like, that was an attachment. Like, ain't nobody gonna reach out unless they know, like, they can, right? So it's kind of like in a final moment, like how I related that moment, it was kind of like I had ate some chicken the other day, right? And y'all know I'm trying to go vegan. But it was like I needed to eat that chicken that one last time just to know that that chicken wasn't fucking for me. Like, I needed that. I needed that. Or else I was still going to crave it. I was still going to want that shit. I was still going to think about that shit. But now I feel like God is like releasing the even need to think about anything that don't need to be in your life anymore. Right? Any negativity, any anxieties, any angst that you may be having. I feel like God is like shielding your mind and protecting you from thinking about past shit or like sabotaging yourself from new opportunities, from expanding on this business plan, you know, using past things about how you didn't like this or how you didn't like this or how you were mistreated at work or wasn't paid enough. You know, set your standards higher. Apply for different jobs. Move to where there are better paying jobs. You know, shield your heart, shield your mind, shield your confidence. Change your outcome. You know, make plans, focus on them, shield them. Also, don't tell everybody about every move that you're making. Everybody don't need to know everything that you're doing. You know, you don't need to sit up with your friends and tell them every single business plan. Every single one. Not every single one. Even your people's, like your moms, your dad, like your cousins, like if you and your cousins are like best friends or something, like, or I don't know, like whoever your people's, even your sister, you know, like everybody has their own journey. And sometimes even when people love us, people can have envy attached to them because of past life stuff, because of soul stuff, because, you know, people can be fighting demons that they don't know that they're fighting. So it's like people can want to be happy for you on the outside. Even parents, y'all. It's real. Spiritually, it's a spiritual warfare going on. Only the strongest survive. So it's kind of like at this point, if somebody that you're talking to is depressed, even if they love you and even if they want the best for you, because they in a depressive energy, your words, your manifestation going into their ears is now being tainted. It's now being tainted. Can I vent for a minute? I know you want to vent, but vent to the right people. Vent to the right people. Use your discernment. Understand who you can talk to in this time and who you can't. Right? Put all your pain into your music, into your creativity, into your art, into your dancing, into your videos, into whatever it is that you do. That's how you vent. That's how you tell your testimony. You don't gotta sit up with motherfuckers and do that. And you don't gotta feel disloyal because you know how to keep shit to yourself. Spiritually, it's more than that. Spiritually, it's more than, you know, friendship doesn't equal, oh, I tell you all my business, that equal us being friends. That's not friendship. Shield yourself from that. You know? Shield yourself from that. I feel like you breaking away from an old way of being. Even the way that you have friendships and genuine connections with people is changing. Maybe in the past you had this version of what friendship was. Oh, being a friendship means that you gotta talk to me about my nigga and you gotta help me with this and you gotta do this and you gotta show up here. Now, my version of friendship is completely different. Bitch, I don't gotta talk to you every day. I don't even want to talk to your ass every day. Shit. I will talk to you like 3 times a week. I'ma love on you. If you need me, I got you. But that's not friendship. You know? That's attachment. When you feel like, oh, I need you every single day. That's not for real. You know, I feel like this is understanding that in the past we used to wear our heart on our sleeve, just craving attention from our friends, from our loved ones, from the people we be around, expecting shit from them. You know, when it's like we need to be the best of us, like we need to give ourselves the best of us. Look at ourselves in the mirror with this card right here, the mirror guardian. This is understanding that you got some healing to do. The people that you're around are reflections of you. Right? It's kind of like you are being heartbroken right now. Stuff is being broken, diminished, whole ass broken down. Things about yourself that maybe you didn't notice, that you didn't even feel like, oh, ain't shit wrong. I feel like you taking a good look at yourself in the mirror now. And you can be honest with yourself because you're ready for that healing. You ready to clear up all them rainy days. It's like now you got to a point where you didn't know what the fuck to believe. Am I a good as person as I say, as I think? You know, I got all these demons on me. I got all this shit that I done did in my life. I got all these motherfucking bodies on me and shit. Like, bitch, I put my heart on ice for a whole year, judging myself. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. For a long time, bitch, I'm like, you a hoe, bitch, you a thotty, you a this, you a that. Bitch, you fucking with all these niggas who ain't never loved you, but you ain't never had love. I really had to, like, sit my ass down for a whole year and look at myself in the mirror and be like, bitch, hold up. Hold up. Who the fuck says any of that? Who said any of that? I had to diminish those foundations. I had to, like, break down those little thoughts to myself. I had to break down those barriers. I had to do that. You know what it took? It took looking at myself in the mirror. Understanding why the fuck I was going through that shit. Why the fuck I was dealing with that shit. Getting down to the root of the problem. That's why I've been seeing so many roots. So many, like, dirt roots. So many, like, I seen that, like, 3 different times. And I'm hearing, like, we need to get, it's 133, thank you, Ascended Masters. That's my grandma telling me, giving me confirmation. Get into the root of the problems. Understanding, getting down to the bottom of shit. Understanding why certain shit had to happen in your life. What domino effect did it create in your life? What did it do for you? How was it here for you? Like, I feel like it's so important that, like, we get down to the bottom of shit so, like, we can eliminate all that past shit. So, like, we can usher in all this newness, all this greatness, all this abundance, all this love, all this success. Like, we need room. We need room, you know? I feel like we need room to let people into us, right? I feel like so many times we run from pain thinking like, oh, I don't ever want to feel that. I don't ever want to feel it, so I'm just going to run from it. I'm not going to get close to no niggas because I don't want to feel no pain. Oh, I don't want to get close to this person because I don't want them to hurt me, right? But, like, what? Like, bitch, you done fell off a bike before, right? Did you get the fuck back on that motherfucker? I got plenty motherfucking bruises, scars, all type of shit. And I'm pretty sure as a kid, I got right the fuck back on the horse, bitch. Freedom. Like, the freedom to just know, like, it's up. You know what freedom is, bitch? Understanding pain and knowing that shit is necessary. That shit is necessary. That shit is vibrant. That shit is beautiful. To be able to feel pain. It's motherfuckers who out here feeling numb. Who gotta cut themselves just to feel some pain. Just to feel something. If you are out there and you are watching and you are a cutter, sis, listen. You can feel pains in ways and more than just mutilating yourself. You can feel pains in ways and opening up to yourself. Talking about that shit. Speaking about that shit. Getting that pain about your body. You don't gotta get it out just seeing the blood. Blood is memory. So it's like when you cut yourself, all you want to see is those memories disappearing. That blood dripping away. Like, I feel you, sis. I feel you. But it's kind of like you can release those memories by speaking them about your body, not cutting them out your body. Like, it's motherfuckers in your life who deserve you. It's motherfuckers in your life who you can allow to get close to you. Because, yeah, they going to hurt you, but they also going to help you grow. They going to help you ascend. They going to help you be a better you. Whatever hurt that they caused you, I feel like it's God-given hurt. Like, it's meant for you. It's meant for y'all. Like, it's meant for y'all. This was a beautiful ass reading. And look, to end off the reading, y'all, we got a feather. I told God, I said, God, to solidify what I'm thinking in my mind, I want you to send me a feather every single day to let me know that I'm on the right track. I told him this a week ago. I told y'all I feel like I'm a different bitch today. To end off this motherfucking reading, bitch, look what card we got. The feather fucking card, bitch. Like, I also told God yesterday, like, whenever my ancestors are around me, 433, thank you, Ascended Masters, please show me, like, pennies, quarters, coins on the floor, y'all. I've been finding so many. When I tell y'all, y'all ancestors are around y'all. Y'all spiritual team is around y'all. If y'all are going through a rough time, God got y'all right now. Y'all are wrapped. Y'all are protected. Y'all are safe. Okay? Now you're just a memory. See, I feel like y'all releasing those memories. Like, now, nigga, you just a memory. Like, I feel like you can allow yourself to get over past pain. You can allow yourself to eliminate it. Let it go, sis. Let it go. Make room for new pain. Make room for new lessons. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash at me at money sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. I have started to sell jewelry over on my personal Instagram at Caprice on Terrell. So if you guys are interested in that, head over to my Instagram. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.